This morning, North Texas law enforcement are remembering an officer taken from his family too soon. Carrollton officer Steve Nothem died after being hit on George Bush Turnpike Tuesday night. Now, Chris Sadeghi is live near the memorial in Carrollton. Chris, you've learned who Officer Nothem was really beyond the badge.
Yeah, Kara, as this memorial has grown, we have learned much more about Officer Steve Nothem. After talking to his father in Wisconsin, his dad said that he got a knock on his door yesterday at 4 a.m. and his first thought was that someone died. But his son Steve's life was one of service and as a defender, and he said it started when he was young, defending a friend at school who was being bullied, the same friend that Nothem would later name his son after. Then 2 tours of duty in Iraq before serving as a police officer in Wisconsin, before moving his family to Carrollton in March 2020, seeking a warmer climate. His dad says they chose Texas because they believe that law enforcement was more respected here. He died late Tuesday while providing backup to a colleague who was doing a DWI investigation along the roadside of the Bush Turnpike when an 82-year-old driver, Philip Parker of Carrollton, slammed into his vehicle. Both Nothem and the driver died. He leaves behind a wife and 4 children, a 13-year-old son, twin 6-year-old boys, and a 1-year-old daughter.
He really loved his kids more than most husbands do. That was his whole life. That in his service to his community service. Those 2 things were it. That was it. That was his life.
And a full investigation into the crash is taking place. However, the department said at this point they do not suspect alcohol will be a factor. Mark, back to you.
Okay, Chris, thanks for that update. You know, the Carrollton Fire Department has a new tool to try and protect first responders from situations like this, but it's only dispatched to major accident scenes, not the kind of traffic stop that the officer was involved in. This blocking trailer is the first of its kind in the United States. It's designed to divert traffic and, if necessary, absorb and deflect the impact from oncoming cars. And there's proof it works. Just last month, a driver who didn't slow down ran into this trailer while it was blocking a DWI crash on I-35. It protected people on both sides from getting injured. And Tashara, this is an issue that you've been passionate about. When you see those lights, when you see people on the side of the roadway, even if they're just parked changing a tire, give them plenty of room.
Absolutely. Like, nothing grinds my gears more than seeing people just speeding right past those individuals as they're off to the right-hand or left-hand side, trying to make sure that they're getting the job done and folks can go ahead and move over. And it's something that I've talked about many times. Roadside crashes, you guys, you know, it doesn't just impact the person involved. It changes that person's life and their family's lives as well. Monica Silkwood's husband, whom we talked to before, her husband's name was Robert, was on I-20 in August when he saw a crash involving 2 teen girls. He actually stopped to see if they were okay. A driver on I-20 didn't see the disabled vehicle, veered and hit all 3 of them, killing her husband instantly. Here's her message to drivers.
People just need to slow down. They need to watch their surroundings. They need to be aware of their surroundings. I mean, even when you think about police officers and emergency vehicles on the side of the road, people, you know, don't slow down.
They really don't, and we witness this so often, you guys. And Texas law, by the way, requires drivers to move over a lane or slow to 20 miles per hour below the posted speed limit. I really just want you to think about the last time you've seen that actually happen. So this needs to happen when you're approaching emergency or other highway construction vehicles using visual signals or flashing lights on the roadside. I'll take that a step further and say, even as you see just people off to the side of the road, please move over, slow down, and give them the space they need. Mark, over to you.